How you guys doing, everyone? And I am Liam121, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm finally here for the start of, well, at the moment it will just be a normal playthrough, but who knows what will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a playthrough that I wasn't actually expecting to do, but it ended up, the tides have turned well in my favor to allow this to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my playthrough of Blur Racing. A game that I started out back in 2012. It was in the library, I will admit, but I loved the game all the more. It was a game that encapsulated Mario Kart in real life pretty well. It didn't copy it completely, but more so, the idea behind the game was somewhat similar to Mario Kart, but in real life with all these cars available. And today, I'm going to be seeing what happens if I take this game, flip it on its edge, let you control, well, part of it, of course. Got incentives down here, !CC in the chat if you want to see for yourself what the incentives are. But for 100 bits, you can ask me to drop a power-up, either left, right, or center. 250 bits will allow me to drop all 3 power-ups. 600 bits forces a restart, so therefore I have to stop what I'm doing and restart the round. 750 bits will force me to use the reverse camera view, basically I'm looking from behind me, for a total of 5 seconds. 1000 bits allows you to choose whatever car I want. !Blur car list in the chat will send you to the link to the Google Doc, which I actually made personally, to allow you to see all the cars available and choose which car. Do note that your choice must be ahead of time, and it must also state, I also want to show which mission you want me to do. And of course, you need to mention what class it is, because you could mention the class, so that the next mission that I do related to the class, I have to use that car. But remember which status I am, and also you can state which color you want me to do if you want to. That's an optional choice if you want to. Of course, there's also the last one, which is the 1200 bits. You can reverse my camera for a whole 10 seconds instead of 5. Without further ado though, time to start this playthrough. Remember to note that this playthrough is also a normal playthrough. It's not like I'm doing this a one-off and I'm just gonna leave it alone. No, this is actually a full-on playthrough of Blur Racing for PC. This will only cover the single-player campaign. The multiplayer campaign, sadly, has been shut down, and Bizarre Creations, well, let's just say they don't support that anymore. Back then, Blur Racing Online was such a hit. Trust me on this. But we're gonna be only suffice to just the single-player campaign. But honestly, the single-player campaign itself is pretty dang fun. I am not gonna lie. So without further ado, it's time to skip. And now, to play that same cutscene that you saw, well, of course, at the time when I announced this playthrough. Here we go. Or the video wouldn't play. Did the player not play? Oh, of course it did not play. Strange. That's fine. That's fine. We're just gonna go straight into the game. And, actually, nothing. I want to click on career while she start the game. I do have 100% file on this laptop, which I can show at the end of the playthrough, but this is a new file I'm using, and without further ado, I'll let the in-game voice do the talking. Here's this career mode.
This is the Blur career. You've got 9 rivals to prove yourself against. As you compete in their events, you'll start earning lights and fans. Earn lights by placing in events. Earn fans by pleasing the crowd. Lights unlock more events. Fans unlock cars. Each rival will also have a set of demands. You want to complete them all for a chance to take them on. Beat them in a one-on-one and add their car to your showroom. So you want to earn lights, gain fans, and take on rivals all the way to the top. This is it. Time to step up and enter the world of powered-up racing.
Yep, that's pretty much the core. We start out with Proving Grounds, and the first rival named Shannon. Every chapter of this game has a name, of course, 50 lights in total, and a total of 7 events. 6 6 normal events, and 1 one-on-one, which is the final event that's only unlocked when you clear up all 4 of your rival's demands. In this case, we're battling against Shannon, and he wants to see us land 80 of his power-ups, earn 7,000 fans, finish 4 events in 4 different cars, and pass a total of 5 events. Once you clear all of those, we get to unlock the one-on-one that is at the end of the road, which has 8 lights instead of 7. Every normal mission has 5 lights depending on how well you do in the mission. A fan goal, which is basically you need to reach a certain number of fans in order to hit that light, and a fan run where you need to hit a certain fan run icon, pass through all the gates, and then you get yourself an extra light. There are 7 lights in total, each of them equaling a total of 7 times 6 plus 8, 50 lights. 450 lights in total with 100% completion, which is what I'm aiming for. Without further ado, I'm going to let the in-game voice take over once again and explain to you more about races in Blur Racing.
This is powered up racing, the core of the whole sport. The premise is simple. First to the finish line wins. Call on all your driving and power-up skills to battle your way to the front of the pack. Use power-ups tactically to gain an advantage. Even when you're out in front, the battle isn't over. You're gonna have to fight to stay there. Finish the race in the top 3 to earn lights. The better your finish position, the more lights you'll earn.
Yep, simple as that. Just get to the top, and that's all you need to do. But as someone who has played the game a lot, I can tell you right now, expect crazy things in the game. Not early on, admittedly, because early on, cars are quite slow, so therefore you won't be able to see as much action as usual, and of course not that adrenaline that you feed on with speed. But I still hope to bring up the best game playthrough of the Blur Racing that you ever seen. So right here we're starting with 3 cars: the Ford Focus RS, the Chevrolet Camaro, and the Land Rover Defender SVX. The way they started this game is actually pretty cool. They have 3 different cars for 3 different types. Groupie cars usually allow you to go through tight corners easily without scrubbing too much speed. Drifty cars are for those who are very well versed with racing and are up for the challenge to be able to drift around corners without hitting the walls. And finally, off-road cars, well, they have a lot of help usually, and they are often a car you want to use if you keep exiting off the main road. Pretty cool car to say the least. Because there is a mission to select 4 cars for 4 different races, I will be using these 3, and I also plan to show as many cars as possible. I'll go for a dark blue, because I love dark blue. Without further ado, let's do this. I apologize for off the gate if the game lags a little bit. I've had many moments where the game all of a sudden just like froze, but I'm not saying it froze and then exited out, but more so froze in place for a bit before it went back. So expect that a bit in this playthrough. Also, I will be paying attention to my phone, because my phone is where all the bit donations will come in case you want to sabotage me by any way. Here we go. Throughout the game, I'm pressing the Q button to accelerate. Key bindings are not fixed. I'm using the standard set of Q as the acceleration button, W as the is item button, S is to use the item behind me. Got a bolt. So basically, there's 3 opportunities you can shoot forward and shoot the enemies. Okay, Sterling, welcome to the stream. Mines you can drop behind or forward basically are your normal red shell basically. And whoa, that might actually hit me quite badly. By gaining fans here, you can get a lot more cars and later on more things to talk about later on. Power-ups also clear out the power-ups in case they come towards you. That's a shock that basically lets shocks in the front of the pack to slow down those in the front. That's a lap. And we have 3 laps right here through. Starlight, activate Smart CC in the Fed. We want to see the incentives to sabotage my game basically. But I'm doing great. Over here. Actually, got you. Reverse shunt. So I basically reverse a shunt towards him. I send a power up backwards, basically. Clean. Woo! That was close. The left side this time. Let's shoot a power up behind in case they hit someone. And here's the fan run I was talking about. Basically, we have gates we have to go through. We need to go through all the gates in order to gain ourselves the fan run light. There is some leniency on how much the car has to pass through the gate, but it can be very touchy at times, and make sure that the car at least gets through the gate as cleanly as possible. Trust me, I've had too many times that the fan run was killed because my car was just barely off to the side of the fan gate. And that's basically a round. But yeah, certainly I'm doing fine. Had a test last Friday, and honestly things have been going well ever since. Like, the test went very well. So that's 5 lights for getting first, another light for getting the fan target of 900 fans, and the last light for getting the fan run. Lights are saved, so you don't have to get all 7 within one round, you just have to get them all, period. And by gauging fan status number 2, we unlock new cars. We've got the Dodge Challenger SRT8 and the Audi TTS Coupe. Exclamation mark blur car list in the chat will send you to the Google Doc, which will allow you to see what each of the car's stats, and their car types, and of course their health, in case you want to sabotage me by forcing me to use any of the cars. Often the times, okay, I'll give you a hint for those watching. I am very bad with off-road cars, so if you want to sabotage my off-road cars, go ahead. But anyways, we're gonna hand it over to the gaming voice once again to explain power-ups.
Time to learn about power-ups. Drive through power-ups to pick them up. Trigger them with the fire button. Let's see what each power-up does. This is a shunt. Shunt targets the next car in the pack, even if it's out of sight. Here's a nitro. Nitro gives you a huge burst of speed. Use it to move up the pack. This is a mine. Drop mines to attack cars behind you. This is very useful when you're out in front. Let's take a look at Barge. Barge is a close-range attack that will shove cars out of your way. This is a Bolt. Bolt has 3 high-velocity rounds that fire straight ahead. You want to land all 3 shots for maximum impact. This is a Shield. Use Shield to protect yourself from power-up impacts and collisions. This is a Repair. Use Repair when your health is low and save yourself from wrecking. Here is a Shock. Shock launches lightning domes to the front of the pack. This is great when you want to level the playing field. So those are the basics. Should keep you going for a while.
Hey, you don't need to keep me going, I already am going. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our next course, and this is Amboy Route 66. This is a course that I resonate a lot. Back when I was in the library, this was actually a track I keep playing because the save file was always reset whenever the library opens every day. But this is a course I will always do almost every time I come here. The touchdown SRT8, excuse me. Medium acceleration, speed, grip, and a difficulty of 3. Difficulty basically means how hard it is to control the car. Because if you think about it, it's not necessarily maximum acceleration and speed that is required. You need the grip to make sure you're able to move around and use the car properly. Otherwise, you might be just drifting everywhere and not going anywhere fast. Right here in the menu, we can go left and right to see the primary goal, the fan target, the fan run, and of course the track itself. This track has a lot of corners, I'll just warn you right now. Page up and down will also allow you, page down will allow you to also see different tips if you want to at least get some good tips about the game and also some information and history of the cars themselves. There are actually some cool car history in these hints. Here we go. Let's take a look what I can do. I'll say right now, this obviously might be more than one attempt to get all the lights. I am going for 100% for those wondering, so I will be attempting to try to get You get all these lights in one try. Oh, and there's a drift. This is a drift. That's why I said that this car is a little bit hard to handle because of the high acceleration with low grip. Makes it very hard to control at times. Oh, I missed that shot. There's the drift. Alright, why not? I do a Trump. Woo! Forward air mine hit. I want to mine in the air, which is pretty cool. Got rammed. Ram basically means you ram the car in front of you. The ramming actually does sometimes do a bit of damage to you on this car, so it is actually somewhat recommended if you can actually ram a car using even nitro, because nitro does more damage when ramming than normal. Oh, so many cars. Bye bye. Use a nitro all the way. Look at this. 1 second. Let's slow down a little bit because this is where it gets a little bit tricky using a very drifty car. You're just sliding on the road. Can get a little annoying at a time. Race domination is when you take first place with 30 seconds. Home race domination is for a whole minute. It is cumulative, so don't worry if you drop the last. Or you drop behind on the first, I should say. Wrong term. Now we go this way. Power-ups are sometimes hidden in certain places, so sometimes you have to look around in order to find them. Like this nitro here, and and a nitro I just missed. I don't know how I avoided that shot. If anything, it may have hit like a something like obstacle along the way. See that my rival is smoking. That means he's low in health. With any opponent, you can see their health bar and how much they're about to die. You can use that to your advantage and wreck your opponent when you can. Oh, and of course that shot miss, of course. Let's see here. I want to see if I can get him in a shed right now. Unless I can use a repair, then well, lost cause on that front. This car is so fast. That's disregarding grip. Not surprised that it's taking a while. Oh wow, I hit her. Hit it again? Nope. Or I can hit him, never mind. Or her. 3 reverse shots every time, that's ridiculous. There's a fan round I'm gonna do, let's see what happens. Early on, you can see that the fans are a lot wider, but later on, they will be a lot smaller and hard to get through. So don't bet I'll always get this perfect all the time. If I do, that'll be kind of impressive, but I doubt so. Oh jeez, so many shocks. What a shocker. Oh, am I gonna make that? I'm not sure. Oh, perfect. Just in time. Power-ups can also be used to clear out power-ups in case there's something in front of you or behind you coming your way. Like stunt is basically like your blue shell, but only for the person in front of you. And any other power-up like the bars can also help. Also, watch this. By pressing the back button on the nitro, you can actually get maximum brake power to be able to go through corners easily. That's pretty much it for that part. Now, sadly I did not get the fan target, so I'm going to do that track again. I'll probably just do one of every track first, and then I'll go back to tracks that I did not get like all of the lights and then clear them. This one in particular, the fan goal is actually kind of hard to hit, I'll be honest, for a first timer. Alright, next up, one of my favorite modes, and sometimes a little hated later on, Destruction. Take it away.
Simply put, this is all about wrecking cars. Pick up bolt power-ups and use them to wreck as many cars as you can. You'll earn points for hits, but more for wrecks. There are 3-point targets to aim for. Higher point targets will earn you more lights. You gain extra seconds for every car you wreck. Watch out for defensive moves from other cars. Alright, go get them.
Notice that she said defensive attacks. When you wreck an enemy car in destruction, they will shoot back at an object itself. For green cars, which are the easiest ones, if they take only one hit, they will shoot back bolts. Well, a singular bolt at that. Later on, you will get to see other cars do different stuff, like yellow cars, red cars, and blue cars. You will see their effect in due time, and sometimes those effects can help and play a big role in getting maximum points in this mode. I think this one... I'm gonna go for an off-road car. Something that's slow, that's able to... that won't be able to, like, overtake cars too easily. I just don't have to worry about accidentally, like, going ahead. And you can see right here, the track is quite simple. It's just a straightaway on both sides. With a very sharp corners at the end. So right here, we're gonna get some power-ups and shoot away. And right here, you can see that the car just dropped a ball as soon as I use it. The idea is to try to get as many ball bars as possible and shoot as many cars as possible. Also, some of the balls, the opponent's drop off can actually hit enemy cars as well, leaving bonus hit in time. It is kind of advantageous to try and shoot the car that's most in front, because their attacks can easily hit the cars behind, and you get a lot more points doing that. Of course, the one problem is the fact that it's actually kind of hard to do, so don't try not to bang on doing that all the time. Trust me on this. Although when it hits, it's so satisfying. Also, shooting a car behind ain't a bad idea either. Oh, look at that. Bonus hit because an enemy attack hit another enemy car. Also, wow, this car is actually a lot more harder to handle than I thought. You see the sharp corners right here, this is why you will often see yourself bumping on the walls. Trust me on this. Uh-oh. I'm actually gonna fail getting the top prize. Uh-oh. Oh! No! Wow, that was a bad round. And of course I'm 54 away from hitting the top. That's hilarious. Of course, when I finally get to play this game for you guys, I fail miserably. That's fine. It's fine. You got some very high-end cars as well as to see as well. Alright, on to LA Docks, and I believe... Hang on. Is this the one enough? No, it's not. No, it is. I forgot if... No, this is a fan run explanation, I think. Is it a fan run explanation? No, it's not. It's just a normal race. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Oh, why not? Let's try the new car that we got, the Power Off-Road. Got a very wavy track, and I feel so I think off-road might actually help a bit. See if I can get used to off-road cars before someone tries to sabotage me with so many off-road cars to use. As I said before, 1,000 bits. You can force me to take a car that are 3 races in total. Of course, with off-road cars, you can see we're gonna have so much health, so it can be a slight advantage, especially in races where a lot of health is lost. I was gonna say, some people are gonna get a lot of points from that because there was a barge in front of us. And barge in the context of where we were just then, very helpful. Because you can just shove a lot of cars when you're in such a dense like area. I just did a drift without even meaning to. Pressing the T button will allow me to drop an item, which is why I dropped that repair that I did not need. As I said before, early game on actually is not that great, but later on it gets a little bit more intense. Let's send a shock to the front. And my opponent misses, avoids all of them, of course. Although I see a shot coming. Right here we have different paths we can take. I'm just going to take the right side this time. Drop a mine there, because why not? There we go. I was wondering for that barge. I just reversed on this one without meaning to. Hilarious. Of course, he had a shield. Card is so slow, actually doesn't really help with this track, but I just want to try it out. Because why not? Live and learn. Let's get a drift in when you don't mean to. Okay, gates are easy to go through at first, but later on it can get a little bit tough. At least it's easy because the woods are so wide and it's such a big track in the first place. Oh wow, I hit myself with my own mine, of course. Oh, hello. Use a shield the last one, of course. And of course I will hit him at the end. Okay, at least I used 4 cars in 4 different tracks, so that's why I wanted. That's fun. Now here's the thing though, lights are not always only for just the mission, the chapter alone. They're also used to unlock different rivals later on, because this one we need 25 lights and we just 2 away. Alright, Amboy Race, and I believe the voice over here is going to actually tell us more about Fangos.
You're going to need to know about fan targets. You can find details on these in the pre-event screen. Drive skillfully and battle hard to earn as many fans as you can. Hit the fan target to earn yourself an extra light.
Pretty box standard, not really much to explain, but just a little bit of something. Alright, go for the Focus RS. Honestly, you're gonna be using the full Focus RS a lot early game, because it's such a versatile car to start off with. I myself would used it a lot when I was first playing this game. Also, I believe these places are actually real, for those wondering. So you can search them out, they actually exist. I think. Now, let's see what I can do with this. Shield bolt, why not? Oh, we got carnage everywhere already, look at this! Go for the fan run. Oh boy. please. There we go. We can see right there was a bit of leniency, even though I literally hit the edge of that fan go hit. It's not as brutal as it seems. So the path untroubled. I think it said untroubled. Oops. Yeah, the car is nearing constructed. I'll know that later. Want a piece of me? Haha! Oh boy. Whoa, so many colored nitro. I never just missed that shot. Wow, I actually made that track easy. I didn't expect it, honestly. Oh, what's this? Woohoo! Made a shot in the process. Grab that for the turbo, because why not? Or the nitro. Hoping I could actually attack him like that. And yes, that was a train coming. Just then. I literally just passed a train crossing. Just hit my mine. Come on, that mine was like a place like this is an area that I was expecting to come by. Ugh, weird layers. Now I want to keep barges in hand just in case a target an enemy target comes in to try and wreck my day. I was gonna hold this nitro because at least I can corner through. But without worrying about, well, hitting a wall, basically. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. I meant to use a nitro just then. Right here, watch. Ooh. Drift nitro, one of my favorite moves. Drift nitro, you're gonna see drift nitro a lot. It's almost like the drifting in Mario Kart DS, where it's almost like necessary to drift nitro every time. Yeah, the drift mushroom basically the game. Similarly, drift nitro is your best friend. I promise you that. Because it racks up so many points as well. Like right there, you can see I just got like a ton of fans just from drift nitroing at one point. Oof.
Well done. You've gained access to City Slickers. These events are owned by Khan. This guy's a skillful driver, but just so you know, he's gonna keep his distance to protect his precious car.
Yep, we just unlocked City Slickers and Khan, our next rival. But, of course, it's not a playthrough, so I'm gonna go back to Proving Grounds to finish it up. So I need to land 26 offensive power-ups and about 1,400 fans. Okay, so one more course, that's the LA River Destruction. This one, I remember having trouble in my first time playing this game, but now hope to actually improve myself here. And I'll just say this right now, expect me to abuse the full focus RS. Like, that car is so good in proving grounds, it's not even funny. I used the car a lot before I actually got to 5% this game. And I found out about auto cars, and honestly, 4Focus RS, overrated. Now, I'll just say right now, when turning, you cannot shoot. That's one problem I've always had when I played this game. The thing you can't turn while shooting. And then make sure you don't press any buttons and then shoot. Oh boy, I'm actually gonna slow down a little bit in case. Now right here we got yellow cars. Hitting them, you can see that it just comes with a hit. But when you destroy them, if I can that is, they drop a mine instead. So you want to be very careful with these guys, but a ton of points, you can kill them with 2 hits. And I wasn't expect. Okay, maybe not. Wow, I'm just barely surviving for some reason. Oh dear. And all because I focused on the fan run. Haha. Well, that's fine. At least I got through it. Now to go back to the previous stages and 100% them, so basically get all the lights. Alright, let's go back to Amboy to finish the fan target. Let me go for... Let's go something. Let's go back to rest. I usually use this car every time. I actually solo 100% at Proving Ground using only the 4Focus RS. And remember, there is such thing as slowing down. You can just slow down to, like, be level with other cars, so you can just use power-ups like crazy to get more fans. It is a valid strategy. You guys see me about to speedrun this game? Probably about 3 hours, I would say. 3 to 4 hours. Just because you need to plan out well which lights you want to grab to save the best amount of time. Now, 100% playthrough, I'm not too sure, honestly. I haven't seen like 100% playthrough this game. But I can't answer that. I just hit someone's shield. Great. Just drift nitro bar shit. 3 in 1. Boom. Ah, of course. I barged 2 cars and then I get hit by a mine. You also can see what power-up the opponents have, or at least what the opponent's power deck power will be. They do keep power-ups similar to how you keep them with 3 power-ups, but just be careful if the next power-up is something you don't want them to get hit by. Really? power-ups on the car as well. It's kind of crazy. Oh, really? I wanted to actually kill that car, sorry, this car, but, someone already did the job for me. Revenge is usually our best. Basically, if a car hits you, get hit in the back, with revenge, basically, well, gain more fans, basically. Okay, that actually hit the mine that I placed. That's hilarious. I'm gonna reset this run because I missed the fan run twice. Oops. I also might check the difficulty because there are 3 difficulty tiers in this game. I think I might be playing a hard accidentally without realizing it, but I might be. We might just that much of a noob at the moment. Of course, LB curse. You do something so well off screen, but you can't do it off screen at all. Nitro parts. Oh snap! Oh, that was close. See that the car was about to ram into the bar just then. Oh. I hear shocks coming. Always try to stay away from the action sometimes. Make sure you don't actually get hit. With this as well, you have to make sure that you get the right power up that you want. Nitro Ram. Cool! The car in front of me got hit by the mine. Hope he doesn't mind. Anyway. Cars behind me, huh? Okay. Woo! I honestly don't know why I'm losing out so much on the cars. I actually have to check to make sure that wasn't a hard difficulty, because typically actually set the car speed of the opponents. I actually dropped the nitro instead of using it. That's fine. Woo! Ooh, I think I got hit like 2 nitro stunts in a row. Oh man, this is slick. Okay, that was not a drift. Come on, game. You know that. I just wrecked someone. By wrecking a car, you can actually get 50 fans out of it, which is actually pretty good. Right, I only just saw that. Ooh, I'm actually gonna lose out. Oh boy. All I need is a fan run, and that's it. So this might actually be problematic. That's what happened. Oh, I actually missed that. That would have been embarrassing. Got it. Help the car. I actually almost lost the car just then. That would have been very bad. I'm trying to stay out of the way so the Shannon doesn't shunt me. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Oh yeah, baby! Oh shoot! Oh, that was close. Oh boy. I might lose first place here. Oh, it's actual. Oh boy. And whew, got it. That was close. How many fans I got? 1,796! Wow, I'll take it. Whenever you reset a run, the fans that you earn from that run are voided. And we got a new car, but we did not rank up. Why? Well, that's because we've hit Shannon's demands. And now we've done that.
Well done. You've met all of Shannon's demands and earned the right to face her in a one-on-one. Do not be fooled by her appearance. She's not just a pretty face, and she won't back down.
It's how that the text is a little bit different to what they show right there, but when they speak, but it's a game. I'm not mistaken. I forgot the story behind it, but more so, also I don't know the story behind it, but I think it's on the lines of, I guess, rush publicity. I'm not sure. I myself don't even know, but sometimes the text will not follow exactly what the game audio says. Expect a couple more of that, by the way. I'm at the Brighton to finish this up. There is a mission in this particular destruction, and that is to actually hit, not miss a single shot, and it's very difficult to do. I myself only done it once, and that was off screen. Oh boy, am I really sucking at this already? Oh wow, I shot a car behind! Much better. Oh wow, how did I miss? There we go. Follow the shadows of the car so that you know where to shoot. And there we go. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of stuff just then. Oh, a lot of cars that died just then. As you see, hitting curbs also does damage to your car, so you have to be careful by going at high speeds. Which is why a brake exists. Got it! 113 points. At 1,477 pens, that's what I'm talking about. Whew. There is one particular destruction mission that I'm actually a little bit worried about. That's very difficult to do. I remember doing it once and never touching that mission again because I thought it was that difficult. Alright, go left. First LA dock. This time? Oh yeah, this car. Let's use it. This is actually the car you'll be using to race against Shannon because every one-on-one forces you to use the same car that your opponent does, except the regular car. Your rival's car has a unique design on it, which cannot be painted over, but it does look very slick to say the least. Now I'm at Fango plus Fango is a bit tricky because there's only 10 cars to work with. So this might take a few tries. Right here, I like to mash the acceleration button so that I don't scrub up too much speed. It is possible getting hit by a car while I run at crossway. I have had that happen to me before, and it was very annoying. I'm gonna slow that a little bit. Just to catch up. Woo. That was not how I wanted that shock to be employed, but never mind. Yeah, slowing down to allow cars to go in front of me. There we go. That to say the least. Once again, I just want car speed in front of me, just so I can attack them. Oh wow, voice crack. That came out of nowhere, jeez. Yes, you can actually launch cars into the water. That's actually a funny thing to do. If you can pull it off, that is. Of course, when it happens to you, it's not fun. Oh, I'm not. Ah, of course. Yeah, I'm not winning that one. You have to actually place third and above in order to count your fan go to account. So therefore, that was a void one because I was going fourth. You see why I say getting fast cars may not be always the best idea playing this game. said, both times I haven't been getting hit at all. That was a little bit sketchy just then. Oh, speaking of sketchy, there we go. I did a reverse shot twice just then. Uh oh. That's fine. You can say this is like cheap multiplayer strats where you just like slow down just to hit an enemy. But at least it's speeder, so you're not gonna mind, right? Oh, come on, really? All three miss? Jeez. Wow, he used the bars right before me, that's why I got hit instead. Woo! I thought I could time it to hit it from behind. Or from in front, that is. There we go. That did not work out the way I expected. Oh! That hit in the water! Oh, I thought I did. That was still sick. It actually gives you points if you're able to hit a car into the water. I have enough fans to get them online, so that's good. Done. Oh. Took one more try than it should, honestly. I will admit that this particular mission is not that hard, but man, it was a lot harder than I expected. Alright, last one. Why not? I'm trying to use all the cars in this playthrough so at least I can show them all off. What's gonna be an exclamation mark? Blur car list in the chat if you want to see the cars, that all the cars, and also sabotage me with bits, because once again, 1,000 bits will allow you to force me to use a car of your color, you're choosing, your color, and of course for 3 races. And I have to play them all out, so it's not like it just restart. I have to play them all out. Wow, how did I miss all of them again? Yeah, the leniency of that is so high sometimes, but it can also be so low. It's cruel mistress, basically. That's what I'm getting at. How did I miss? How did I get hit? How did I miss? Oh my. Okay, I'm bad at aiming today. This proves that I'm not good at all with shooting it at all, apparently. Jeez. shoot! I thought I was far enough away from the mine to get hit. And how did I miss all those shots, huh? There we go. Wow! Are you... Jeez. And I thought this would be easy. Pretty sure I'm on normal difficulty, judging from it, but apparently I'm not. Unless I think if you reset, it doesn't say the fan. At least I can just get through this properly. Not much. The strategy is just to focus on attacking these guys like that, and then next round over you do the fan run, I believe. That's a valid strategy. Especially when I aim like that all of a sudden. Where was that earlier on? There we go. You can see sometimes you have to go out of your way to like certain power-ups in order to keep your time alive. Oh my goodness, can I stop missing? Jeez. Well, that was a failure. Yeah, I didn't have enough time. That's a sad thing. Okay, let me at least try and aim while I do the fan run. It's gonna be tricky, but I have no choice. Maybe I'm a bit struggling to try and keep speed while I do the fan run. There's no point. There we go, finally I hit. See what I mean? The fan run completely. Man, I don't know why this is so difficult all of a sudden. I'm just losing my touch. Or the fact that I haven't played this in like 3 weeks. spread shot like that actually helps a lot with trying to aim even though it does waste all your bullets. Target, come on. Already got it, never mind. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. Oh wow, I couldn't even turn this then as well. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, that mission was not supposed to be that hard, but apparently it was for me today. So yeah, I think the fans that I got on those field runs actually count. Huh. Well, now status 6 now, which is quite crazy. Alright. Now for the next explanation tutorial, the one-on-ones.
These are all or nothing powered up races against a single opponent. Cross the finish line first or wreck your opponent to win. This is no easy feat. These guys are tough. They're at the top of their game. You'll have to drive faster and fight harder than ever. There's no second places here, but win, and you'll win big. The prize is your opponent's car and mod. You'll also earn lights for your victory. Now go for it.
Yeah, so basically it's just a 1-on-1, and there is a restriction. We have to use the same card that our opponent does. After this, I'll probably check whether I was on hard difficulty or not. Because I'm wondering whether I actually set it that way or not. Also, you can see that this is basically a figure 8 track. Funny enough, this track only appears only once, and it's on this map, on this mission. That's it. It doesn't appear anywhere else otherwise. There are 2 ways to defeat your opponent. Either finish first, or wreck your opponent to win. Also be fitted with the mod. Also, I lost it from my car. Ah, of course. There we go. Pay attention to the left as well, because you can see your health and your opponent's health as well along the way. Of course, this is a very widespread track, so don't too many moments of well being able to defeat opponents front. If you can though, you're get lucky, go ahead. But don't expect too many of those. The full strategy is, if you fire straight away like this, approximately, we can shoot behind you and hold them on the bump hit. It is a valid strategy I've seen. It works to an extent. So right here, I'll say that will hit, but more so you can have a stunt for them to hit. can tell, Shannon's not that fast. But don't worry, she will be faster soon enough. And that's the last of the lights in Proving Grounds. That's 100% Proving Grounds.
Congratulations. You've taken down your first champion. You now own Shannon's car and mod. You'll find it in the garage with your other cars. You can now enter Fan Favorite, which is headed up by Reimer. He's a veteran with a passion for crowd pleasing. To compete with him, you're really gonna have to put on a show.
By getting 50 lights, we also unlocked Reimer's chapter, Fan Favorite. But of course, we're doing these in order, right? So on next chapter onwards, we started with City Slickers. This is where the game really ramps up, in my opinion. I'm gonna start out with Checkpoint, a new kind of type of game, and once again, we're gonna leave it to the in-game voice to explain more about Checkpoint.
Alright, this is you versus the clock. Get through as many checkpoints as you can before your time runs out. Passing through a checkpoint will buy you more time. Pick up stopwatches and use nitros to gain valuable seconds. Pass through the last checkpoint with as much time as possible. The amount of time you have left will determine your success. There are 3 time targets to aim for. Higher time targets will earn you more lights. Drive fast and stay sharp.
Early missions of this usually are not that hard, but later on, some of the checkpoint missions later on are mean, to say the least. Alright, why not? I actually have done this mission with a Beetle, and it's actually quite fun to use. 2,000 fans, 12 gates. We're now heading to LA downtown, by the way. We're going to Los Angeles, boys. Let's see where we can go from here. Around the gate. How about this? They give you 2 seconds every time you pass through them. But as many as possible to build up your time. Nitros help a lot to try to escape just a second when you're running out of time as well. They also help with braking, because remember there are some corners that are very hard to take. You can use those nitros to brake harder. Use nitros when you need to, and remember to not run out or run full of nitros. Also, trim nitros are your best friend, because they will allow you to get A, extra points, and advance, and B, go through corners where you could not. Like you can see, trim nitros are your best friend in time. Car, remember that tricky cars are hard to handle later on, only at higher speeds. And you can see the gates here are a lot smaller than before. You must be very careful around here. After you do a checkpoint with a gold medal still in hand, you can also get more fans by it that way. Clean nitros are also your best friend, makes you get free fans basically. So make sure to keep it clean. Drift 92 is your best friend. 23.966 11 o'clock. I'll admit, wasn't a big fan of drifty cars until like the first time I played, recently I played, because boy, I did not understand drift to save my life until I played this game. Like, this game actually taught me drift a lot better, which is nice. Finally, also unlocked our first A-class car, so that's fun. Collected 12 stopwatches then run. Alright, on to LA River for another race. Oh, time for fan run.
Now for a lesson in fan runs. You'll find one in every event. Trigger fan runs by simply driving through them. Once triggered, pass through all the gates that appear on track as quickly as possible. If you get through all the gates in time, you'll earn an extra life.
So yeah, that's the last of the, lights you can collect in the normal mission. You select your first mod for being a rival. Mods can be applied to any car and race events. So, press the delete button, we can use a mod. We're going to use Shannon's mod with Overbolt. Get an extra bolt round for every bolt power-up. So instead of 3 bolts, you get 4. However, there's a slight drawback. The fully bolted award for 35 fans can now be earned by getting all bolts onto an enemy. So that makes it a little bit harder for you to get there. I'm going to be taking Shannon's car on over to the LA River and see what happens there. Always nice to bring a rival car into the party. Oh, a bit of an announcement as well. Next visual podcast is next Saturday. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. Because Jowzek is not available this Saturday. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, of course. Oh boy, all the shocks. Possible to bring this back, to be honest. Let's see what happens. Oh! Did not mean to do that, but okay. What do you mean to do? Yes! Oh, this fan ride is a little bit turkish, I'll say that right now. Right here, I'm going to recommend slowing down. Oh, jeez. Put it! Direct con! Okay, and wrecking cars is a nice one, will give you more fans, so you might want to do that as well. Also, I'm gonna hit. Really? Of course. Oh boy, rubber banding. Not surprised to see Khan here. Goodbye. Wow, whoever saw that mine is a piece. So, oh no. Oh boy. Got it. Woo! That was a tight last few seconds. Jeez. Got it. Alright, now to see real quick. Okay, yeah, it is a medium. Huh. Maybe the game is so self-aware that it made it even harder for me to go through it. Alright. Tokyo Shutoko. I'm actually fighting going to Japan. I think I already done all these cars. Let's try. Oh, I actually should mention, shout out to obeseman_ for the follow off screen. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Adrenaline Army. Hope you enjoy your stay. 900 fans, no surprise, it's 2 laps. And this one has a lot of 90-degree corners. It's pretty much a tight track. But there are alternate pathways. Right here, look at this start. Look at this start. I love the cinematic. It's so good. Alright, here we go. I just drifted and bolted. That's what I'm talking about. Don't hit a wall. That'd be the last thing you want to do. Right here, March is such a good power up to have. Because all this tight, you see areas, right? Quite nice to be able to barge a lot of cars within one, just because they're all just cramming you. Ah, of course. And once again, the fan run got hit killed, but that was like just a slight margin that caused it. What? Oh come on! Why did that hit me? I just hit someone. Woo! You can't stop me! Yeah, this troll like hit a glass panel just then. Oh man, not great at drifting, so that's why I'm just gonna take the around like that. For those who just joined the stream, welcome. I'm Liam121 and I play video games. Kind of big fan of, not really a big fan of racing games, but this is one of the real racing games I like. This is basically flow racing. Similar to Mario Kart, it's basically just power-up racing. Just think of it as Mario Kart in real life. I'm sure people know about the Mario Kart real life game that's coming out from Nintendo. This is basically something similar. Except it's actually with actual cars and not with carts. I didn't get the fan run, that's fine. Got the fan goal even without the fan run, which is actually impressive. Now, if you're worried about the status, don't worry. It is very easy to reach fan status 25 when 100% in the game because you'll be grinding on some of the stages so much just to get the lights that you actually will get enough fans in order to hit the last status, maximum status. Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay, you're doing great, but you still have a lot to learn. You have to think in 3 dimensions. Start focusing too much on what's in front of you, and you're gonna get hit from behind. Stunts can be evaded by swerving just before impact. Use your rear view and your ears so you don't get surprised. If you have a mine or a barge, you can use it defensively if something's coming at you. Some power-ups can be fired backward. Use reverse shunts and bolts to protect your back. Fire off a nitro backward, and it will give you huge braking force. Very useful for tight cornering. Normally you drop mines behind you, but you can also fire them forward for a short-range attack. Mastery of power-ups is key, but it's not going to take you all the way. Your car choice is important too. Think about the track, and don't forget the racing line. That's it. Now let's see what you can do.
So yeah, that's the last of the, well actually that's the second last of the tutorials in this game. You'll see there's one last tutorial later on. Alright, it's time. Ooh, so close. Something slow. Try... yeah, let's do the Land Rover. I feel so the Land Rover is like very underrated. Also, the San Francisco Salado Go to the Grid Rush track actually is used in the opening cutscene in the game. Sadly, I don't know why it wasn't playing. I think I think once again the game is glitching out, or my antivirus is glitching out. Because I made it to where it didn't block Blur from using any assets, but guess not. There we go. I did find the car that actually healed at the time. I was following the car that was about to die, so like, but apparently that did not work. Also, man, I'm not getting any power to the moment. Let me just turn the car around instead. shoot a shot. Wow, you kinda kidding me. He shot and he shot forward, hit mine. That was aim for someone else. Nope. Get back here. There we go. Whoa! Oh my goodness, this is like a terrible round of pound. How do you or not? I just gave him a shield at the very end. I don't know what was going on with that round, honestly. Like, literally nothing was happening. That's what I get for using other cars, apparently.
This is Crash and Burn, and here, Drake calls the shots. He likes to play rough, so you're gonna have to play rough too. Fight hard and defend yourself at all times.
Next on the chapter is Crash and Burn. Once again, we're not doing that. We're gonna finish up Speed Slickers. 2 more left. I like Doc's checkpoint. Oh, this one. That's what I'm actually gonna use. Oh yeah, we're now going to the C cars. So these cars basically are a lot faster than the D-class cars, but they control a little bit harder to control at times. I'm gonna go with the very grippy Audi TS Coupe, because that is my standard car for this particular mission. Trust me on this, it's very recommended. With the tight cornering in this track, I recommend something that has high grip but still enough speed to carry the car home. This is one of the harder checkpoint missions, and I know it's only the second one, but it's actually one of the harder ones. Later on, it gets a little bit easier at times. Here we go. Acceleration button also helps a lot. Right here at the alright, perfect. I'm gonna decelerate a lot just so I can hit that gate. Right here, spamming the button helps a lot, just so you can gain that turn better without speed. Woo! Right again, Trip Nitro is your best friend to get through those corners while also getting enough fans in the process. I don't even know how I managed to get to this corner without getting hit once. Drift Nitro helps a lot, but and honestly, I prefer that over. I prefer Drift Nitro over trying to press the S button to do a backwards Nitro, because A, Drift Nitro gives you more fans, and B, it doesn't waste too much time. That's why I like to do that. Also, 2019 fans. Oh, how people really want to go back to 2019, honestly. Fantasy Band 5 with 40 seconds left. We done that. Alright, Barcelona Oval. We're going back to the D cars. You know what? Yeah, we haven't used the Chevrolet camera yet, fully, so let's do it. Three laps, 200 fans. Let's do this. And so far, I need to redo, I think, 2 missions, so that's fine. Also, for those wondering, neither have I had the balls to try hard mode, nor did I have the guts to try easy mode. And by guts, I mean in the tendency to try easy mode. I got him. Whoa! See how crazy the cars move whenever you get stunted or anything of the like. Right here for any shot, I swear it's one of the screenshots from playthrough. Hey, with every power up, nice. Oh, wow, really? I thought I wouldn't get hit by that. Woo! Why would that going past me instead of hitting me? Also, why would that going past me and not hitting me? Whoop, that was not the power I wanted to use. Really? He shielded? Oh, come on, that's bias. He shielded against the one that was shot by the computer, but he did not shield against the one I forced. That. Are you kidding me? Oh, talk about using someone's a beat shield. Never thought I meant to pull that off. That's hilarious. the end. Woo. And I think Venice is 9. Nice. Once again, I said before, don't worry about the fan status, because honestly, by just playing the game and getting 100%, you will hit that easily. Alright, now to get through these two. And this time we can actually shield against attack, so at least we can get that thing up. Yeah, let's bring Shannon card into the mix. Also, I'll just announcement as well. I have a webcam, so good news for those who are waiting for the Luigi's Mansion 3 playthrough. It is coming soon. Plus, I am able to finally stream for my Switch properly, even though the quality may not be the best. I also figured out a problem that I managed to fix the problem that I had last time with that particular the exposure. I realized there was an issue about it, but I realized I could just fix it by turning on the light. So you'll see what I mean in due time. I do have plans to work with Battlesec and many others for future projects, so do stay tuned to the channel. Oh wait. Wait, for some reason I thought we were going towards the left instead of the right. Sharp turn there, Todd. Look at that. Ow. Wow, really? No one wants to even give me a power-up instead. Statue of Mario Kart. Where you get bad luck? Because everyone's stealing power-ups. Wow, are you serious? What is going on with this race? There we go. Really? As soon as I'm about to get the shield. Can actually hit the gate. There we go. Goodbye. Like saying, get out of my face. Woo! Nice drifting way to get through. Well, actually, he also got the Fango barely, or the fan target. I keep saying Fango, I don't know why. Still need to get 8 more stopwatches, so I'll probably have to do an extra right there. Okay, let's actually... yeah. I think using Shannon's car is going to be nice. Later on, I'm going to be doing some more Tetris, by the way, for those wondering, and then Pokemon Insurgents. I'll admit I haven't grinded yet, but I do plan to grind off screen as soon as possible. Oh wait, I was gonna say. Just so I hit someone with a shield, I'm gonna be very upset again. I'll just be like, not again. Woo! Nice. Whoever's trying to shoot me, go try. I know cigar. Wait, left side. Nice hit, Rip Nitro.